Okay guys, welcome back, and thanks for visiting again. This is video number 2 in my bariatric bypass journey. This is a very short video. I took this video right after my first appointment. My first appointment was, they gave me a choice between the doctor or his assistant, and I chose his assistant. It was fine. It didn't matter to me which one it was, and it shouldn't. I mean, if the assistant is it's a doctor's assistant, so I mean, if he trusts her, then why wouldn't you? So yeah, so I went with her, and she gave me a whole stack of papers, and well, not a big stack, but I mean, it was a good sized stack of papers, pamphlets, a little booklet, kind of explaining how everything went, and then a list of appointments so that I could, dietitian, nutritionist, physical therapy, so you could schedule with the, what do you call it, the trainer, you get a personal trainer, and what else is something with the, just something at the gym where you go over there and they sit you on one of those special scales that measures like all this weird stuff, right? I wonder if I got that paperwork somewhere. I'll look for it later. But yeah, so one thing I will tell you right off the bat is, if you're going to do this, as soon as you have your first appointment, go and schedule that psychiatric eval right away. That one was the longest, or took the longest to schedule. They were 6 weeks backlogged for me, and yeah, so when I got all my appointments, I put that one off. I didn't do it right away. 2 weeks later, I called the schedule, I'm like, oh crap, now what am I gonna do? And I was like, I scheduled the first available. But yeah, just a word of advice: get that one done right away. That is, so they're seriously backlogged. A lot of sick people out there, right? Yeah, so then what was the next one? And then your primary caregiver, you get permission for you, not really permission, but you go and you talk to your primary caregiver, whoever that is. And they go over your medical records, make sure there's nothing, they just make sure that, verify that there's nothing wrong with you, physical wise, that you wouldn't be able to do this. Psychological guy, the psych eval, he's making sure you're mentally fit to do something like this. The standard appointments for these are pretty basic. They don't last very long. It's just a process that you go through when you're doing this. So when you get to your appointments, do your psych eval first, or schedule it first, do that right away, and then just follow the other appointments. I would recommend, when you get to your 2 weeks, liquid diet, I would recommend probably at least the week before, start weaning yourself off of caffeine, because that's going to be the big one right there. If you're a caffeine, you drink coffee or even just soda, the caffeine withdrawals are crazy. I literally wanted to die. I had that bad of a headache. I was like, wow. And I had to work. So thank God I was busy that day, so I didn't really have time to think about it. But yeah, that was something else. All right, so I'll talk to you again after the video. Again, this is very short. It's only a couple minutes, and I'm just kind of making up the time with this. All right, talk to you guys later. My first appointment was this morning. I just got back from there. It's pretty much what I expected. They just tell you, they talk to you about all the stuff you're going to go through for the next few months. Gave me a whole bunch of appointments. They gave me a bunch of paperwork. They do all of your appointments up your psych. You have to do a psych eval. That one you have to schedule yourself. They give you a list of doctors to contact, and then have to take a form to my primary care giver and have her fill that out. A medical clearance request, I guess, so that they can access all the medical records and pretty much just keep her informed of what's going on. Other than that, I need to lose 25 pounds in the next 3 months. Wow, I know, right? I'm a little freaked out about that, not gonna lie, especially since my knee is hurting really bad. But they said, she said the quickest way is start doing meal replacements. You're gonna have to do that anyway. 2 weeks before you start doing meal replacements, you start doing, protein shakes. That's all you get to eat or drink. No food, actual food at all. I don't know what that's all about. That's really weird. I think that shrinks your stomach, if I remember right. Anyway, so I'll talk more about it later. Okay guys, so there it was, appointment number 2, where they set up all your appointments, or appointment number 1, I'm sorry, appointment number 1, that's where they give you all your appointments and accept your psych eval. You have to do that one yourself. Yeah, so they tell you the bad news, where you're gonna have to lose like 20 to 25 pounds. You gotta do that on your own. Freaked me out because I couldn't lose that to begin with. So the quickest way to do that, the best way to do that, is you replace breakfast. You replace breakfast with a protein shake. If you do that, like I was dropping a pound a week. Stop snacking. That's the big thing. Don't snack anymore. Don't snack. Protein shakes in the morning. So I was losing a pound to 2 pounds every week. So I already dropped, I want to say I was probably 30 pounds down by the time my surgery hit it, and I'm like, wow, it was crazy. Could I have done that on my own? No, definitely not. I had no reason to. I mean, other than, I wanted to lose weight, but I mean, there was no, I guess, willpower maybe. It was weird because even my doctor said, why didn't you just do that to begin with? I was like, yeah, could you stick with it? That's the big thing. Could you stick with it? No. Like now it's just a matter of I'm sticking with it just because I don't want to ruin the surgery. I mean, I went through all that and I'm going through all this now. When they say it's a life-changing experience, it definitely is. This is something that you have to stick with your whole rest of your life. So be prepared for that. Medical review, they do, sorry, I'm looking at my notes. You go with your primary caregiver, they go over your medical records to make sure that there's nothing, she'll verify that there's nothing wrong with you, so that you're physically able to have the surgery. God, the protein shakes, yeah. Definitely gotta get through the caffeine withdrawals too. It's like that was crazy. I wish someone would have told me that one. But other than that, there you go, guys. That was appointment number 2. I hope you enjoyed that video. I know it was short. Most of the videos are short. They were just quick. This is what the appointment was. This is what I thought of it. Yada yada yada. And that's it, guys. So like and subscribe, guys. It doesn't cost you anything, and you won't get put on any mailing list. You don't get spam. So just like and subscribe. Help me grow my channel. Thanks, guys. Bye.